Right, good morning, grade 2s, and welcome to STEM Digital School. Welcome to our coding class for grade 2. Right, let me just quickly, I see there's still someone waiting who wants to join the class.
Yeah. Okay. You've had your breakfast? Okay. I'm cooking. Did I take you?
Okay. Right, you guys. Today is the 15th of July. It's Wednesday. It is a very cold winter's morning again here by me. I hope you guys are nice and warm again today. Maybe have something nice and hot to drink. Okay, we are busy with loops in collector. Today we are going to start with loops in collector, and we will be doing puzzle 2, 3, and 5, and then just review one of our bonus puzzles that we did yesterday. Okay, let's quickly review our directions as usual. Today I'm going to be speedy fast, so let's see if you can beat me. Are you guys ready? Let me just quickly see your chat box. Okay, a lot of people are just saying good morning to all of you. And here we go. Move north, move east, move south, move west, move northeast, move southeast, move southwest, move northwest. Ha, okay, did I do it faster than you? Or were you faster than me? I think I was faster today. Let's see here in the chat box. Aurora, no. Ndio, no. Let me know. Ah, no, come on, you guys. Wesley says yes. Thank you, Wesley. At least I was faster than someone. The rest of you are all saying no. Okay. Some of you are saying yes. Okay. Let's move on to the next slide. This was your homework puzzle. Help Scrat get all the way over to the acorn and then send me a picture for your code. Thank you to those of you who send your homework in. Remember, on this one, you could have used quite a lot of different roads. You could have just gone straight and then up. You could have gone straight this way and then east. You could have used a pattern. Or any pattern. You could have used the same pattern so that it could have been a repeat block. So there were many ways to do the homework on this slide. Okay. Right, this was the bonus puzzle, number 2. Trace the path to lead the bird to the pig. Avoid TNT or feathers will fly. Try counting the spaces with your finger and don't count the space of where you start. Okay, so if we count the spaces with our finger, it will be 1, 2, 3. So we will move 3 blocks west. Then we need to go down. So 1, 2 blocks south, 1, 2 blocks east, and 1 block south. So we are just going to quickly in our code.org, we will review that. Guys, I'm going to ask you to please stop speaking to each other in the chat box. Otherwise, I'm going to set it that you can only speak to me and not to each other. Okay, because every time the chat box pops up, I open it to see what's going on. Now, this is our new lesson. Meet Laurel. Her name is Laurel the Adventurer, and she collects treasures. Okay. Now you'll see here, this is the first puzzle we are going to do. And in our first puzzle, you can move Laurel how you want, where you want, and just collect as many treasure as you can. Now, these are the treasures or the diamonds. And what we need to do here, this is not simply when she moves over the block that she picks them up. So every time we see a treasure and we stand on it, we also need to use a collect block because she needs to pick up the treasure. I'm going to show you that in code.org when we go there just now. So you will use a move forward block and then you will use a collect block. Okay, or you will use a east block and a collect block. Okay, this one is the same. You need this is just to practice, because in our previous puzzles, if we walk over something, or if the angry bird gets to the pig, it will automatically do something to it. But in this puzzles, you have to assign an action here. Okay, so as soon as you stand on it, you will also need to use the get block to pick it up. Now remember when we use loops, because in the next puzzle you are going to use a loop. This puzzle you don't need to use a loop. I just want you to say move and get. On this puzzle you will use a loop. Okay, so remember when we say west, 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 the same action, we can put it in a repeat block and just assign a number to it. We can also put 2 or 3 blocks in here, it doesn't matter. If you want to say west, get treasure, west, get treasure, west, get treasure, then we will still put the west and the get treasure in a repeat block. This is what puzzle 5 looks like. Now they want you to get all 5 piles of treasure, but you can only use one east block. Okay, so here you will have to use a repeat block. I am going to share my screen with you now and go over to code.org. I'm going to we are just going to quickly review the Angry Bird puzzle, the bonus one. So you can head over there. Let me share it with you. Just try again. There we go. As soon as you are in, you can just say in, and then we can start the lesson here. Okay, you guys, I see a lot of you are already in. Nelia, I can see that you are in. You don't need to write in 5 times. Okay. Totally, you are also in. A lot of you are in. Right. So let's quickly start this puzzle and tell me which way the angry bird needs to move. If you raise your hand, then I will unmute you. Okay, then you can code this puzzle for me quickly. Who is going to raise your hand? Tlotlo, I'm unmuting you. Hi.
Hi,
How are you?
I'm fine.
Good. Can you help me to code this puzzle for our angry bird to move?
Okay.
Okay, what do I need to do first?
Go west.
Okay. And then?
And another west.
Okay. And after that?
Then go south.
Okay.
Then go east.
Yes.
Then east again.
Okay.
Then go south.
Okay. Toto, thank you very much for coding this for us. Let's quickly see if it works, and if it doesn't, we can debug it. There he goes, west and west and south. Oh my goodness, it blew up in the TNT. Oh no, it's a very, very small mistake here. We just forgot one block. We said west and west. We needed to put one more west block. Do you see? Okay, let's run it again and see. west, west, west. That's right. South, east. Oh no, we did it again. We went into the TNT. So remember this one, we needed one more block. So Totlo, you got all your directions correct. That was very good. We just needed to add another south block and another west block. Let's see now this time if it's going to run. 1, 2, 3 west, 2 south, 2 east, 1 south. And there he got the pig. Very well done to that coding, Totlo. Well done. Okay. We will go to lesson 7 now. I'm going to put the new link in for you again for in case you couldn't get there. We will start with puzzle 2 because puzzle 1 is a video. Okay, I'm going to put this in the box again just for in case you couldn't move on to the next puzzle. Lami, you're not in. Just see if you can use this one maybe to get in. Okay, Wesley also not in. Okay, Lami is now in. Wesley, you try this the new link. Maybe you could get in there. Okay, Benolo, you can do Angry Birds, but when you are done, you can move on to the next one, okay? Okay, Ubichi, only once. You can say in only once, okay? Right. You see this block down here. This is the block that we are going to use to collect the treasure. This one, the get block, get treasure. Okay, now if we look at our instructions, it says free play. That means you can move Laurel anywhere you want and you can get as much treasure as you can. So even if you only get the first row of treasure, that's fine. But I would like you to get all of them. Okay. They say get at least one item with no mistakes to pass this level. I know you guys are clever enough to get all of them. Okay. So remember this time, we will still move east, west, north, or south, but we will also use the get block. There is also a repeat block, but don't worry about that. Let us just code freely in any direction you want. So I'm going to give you guys a chance to help me out here. Oreta Basitse, I'm going to unmute you. Hi.
Good morning, teacher.
You want to code?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, so what do I need to do first?
You need east,
Yeah.
one
East.
east and
Yes.
get,
Okay.
and one east and get,
Yes.
and one east and get,
Yes.
and one east and get,
Okay. And then?
and one east and get.
You are right. Okay. Thank you. I'm going to mute you again. Okay, you guys. Right. You see here that he coded this one. Let's run it. East and get, east and get, east and get, east and get. Okay, and she's very happy about that. We collected 5 treasures now. Do you see it's quite a long code? Okay, so we are, I'm supposed to put that one there. Sorry, I moved it. So I want you to also get the other rows. We ended on this one and we said get. Now I want someone to go down and code the next line for me. Okay, so I'm going to unmute Ubichi. Ubichi, are you there?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, can you code the next line for me? We stopped on the last one, so where will we go from there?
We'll go south
Yes?
and then and south again
Good.
and
Yes.
west and west again.
Yes.
And get.
Okay.
Okay, and one west
Yes.
and a get
Okay.
and one west and a get.
Okay. Thank you very much, Ubichi. Let me just put this one here. Let's quickly see how this part of the code will run. So we will run it from the beginning. There she gets the whole first row. You see that she skipped 2. Now that's not wrong because the objective told us to get what we can get. But do you guys see that the road we took now was fine, but we didn't put get blocks everywhere. So I'm going to let us get all the treasure. Okay. So as soon as we moved south and we stood on this block, we could put a get in there as well. Okay. And then the first time we move west, we could also put a get block in there. Like this. So remember, every single time you stand on a treasure, you have to put a get block for it to pick it up. So the coding was correct. We just needed to add 2 more get blocks. And there she picks it up. Do you see? Now we're at the last part of this code. So I need someone to code the last part for me. And I am going to ask Lami. Can you unmute?
Hi, ma'am.
Hi. Can you help me to code this last line?
Yep.
Okay, what
Use
should I do?
2 salts and pick.
Okay.
Then use 1 east pick.
East and get. Yes.
Another east and get.
Yes.
And another east and get.
So many. Okay.
The last east and get.
Okay. Is this it?
Yep.
Okay. Thank you very much, Lami. Let's quickly see. Reset. And let's see if it runs. There she's going down. She's getting them. And fantastic, we did it. Okay. Now, one thing, you guys saw a lot of patterns here. So you see that we used, look at this, a lot of coding. So let's quickly just make it a little bit shorter by using repeat blocks. So I'm going to put this whole first line in a repeat block. East and get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. Repeat east and get 5 times. And now I can take out all the east and the gets until we get to south. See. Let's just throw that away quickly. Because do you see, we use so much code, I can't even see what's going on here. Okay. So this was 5 times, then south and get. Then we used west 1, 2, 3, 4 times. So we can use a repeat block there and say 4 times and put the west and get in there. See, our code is already much shorter. So I'm going to throw away all the west and get blocks. Okay, and then we moved south and south again and a get. And then the last one, we're already on this one. So 1, 2, 3, 4 again, the east and the get block. So let's throw this away and let's see if our code is running the same with much fewer blocks. And there she goes. And there, that's perfect without saying, I know I said in the beginning, you can use whatever you want, and that is fine. Oh, I said 5 times. I meant 4 times. Sorry. I see she moved too much here. But do you guys see how much less blocks we just used than before? So for me, it is just better to follow with my eye or to find mistakes if I use repeat blocks. Right, let's quickly go to our next puzzle. Puzzle number 3. Okay, here, all you need to do is to get all 4. Okay, I don't want you to use a repeat block in this one. Just for everyone that is new to see exactly how repeat blocks work, because the next puzzle will be the same as this one, then we will use a repeat block. So I want someone to code this for me, and I see Aurora's hand is up. Aurora, I'm going to unmute. Can you unmute on your side? There we go.
Yes,
Aurora, what should I do?
I think you need to use east
Good. And then?
and get.
Excellent. And how many times am I going to do that?
I think you must do it 3 more times.
3 more. So 1, 2, 3 more times. And so that's it, Aurora. That's the code.
Yes?
Okay, let's click on run. 1, 2, 3, 4. And fantastic. That was quite easy coding. And I see you remembered to use the get block every time. So very well done to you. Okay, you guys, you saw that was quite easy as well. We're going to skip number 4 because it's a video. And number 5 is just showing you how to use the repeat block again. Because as you can see in this puzzle, sometimes on your directions in your toolbox, the blocks that we use there, sometimes there will be a number. Okay, so you see in this one, the previous one, you could use infinity blocks, as many as you wanted. In this one, it says you can use as many west, north, and south and get blocks as you want, but you can only use 1 east block. So I want one of you to code this for me, because that means we will use a repeat block so that we only have to use 1 east. So let me see whose hand is raised. Okay, I see Namondu. I'm going to unmute on my side. Namonde, sorry. Are you there?
Yes,
How do I say your name?
Namonde.
Namande. Okay, thank you, Namande. Can you quickly help me to code this? What block should I use
Yes.
here for Laurel? Okay,
Repeat.
very good. What do I put inside the repeat?
East,
Good.
east, and get.
And get. Well done. So how many times does Laurel need to do this? What number must I put in
5,
there? Okay, so there's
5,
already a good. So we see there's already a 5 there. Okay, Namanda, I'm going to mute you again, and thank you for helping me. Let's see if this code is going to run. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Very, very good coding and well done. So you guys see that was very easy. Okay, Lami, you say you are not in. I'm going to continue to the next one, and then I'll put the code in for you again. I'm going to put the code of puzzle 6. I'm doing one more puzzle that I didn't plan on for you guys today because you were very fast. So let me just put it in the chat box again. I'm going to give you just a little bit of time to get in, those of you who are not in yet. Okay, great. Lami said he's in now. Right, good. This one, fix Laurel's path to get all of the treasure. Now I'm going to run it because they have given us these blocks to use. Okay. Now remember from previously, you guys cannot throw away these blocks, these cement blocks. If you see they're a gray or a silver color, we cannot throw them away. We need to use them. So it says repeat and get east 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'll see there's already a problem. And then go and get. Now remember, if we tell our Laurel to get something where there is nothing, the program will stop. Okay, so let's test it. Run. Do you see it will stop there? It will say, this space doesn't have an item for me to collect. So whenever you tell her to get something but there is nothing, the whole program will stop. Okay. So we see that there is a mistake. Now I'm going to ask Wesley quickly. I'm going to unmute you. If you can help me to fix this. Wesley, you can unmute and hi, how are you?
Fine, thanks, and you?
I'm fine, thank you. Can you quickly help me to fix this problem?
Yes.
Okay, what should I do?
You must put
I must what?
east.
Okay, we already have east in there and get, but we need to change something in this repeat block. Do you see Laurel is already going east and get, but how many times does she need to go? This repeat block says 5 times, but I only count 1, 2, 3, 4
You must
times.
go 6 times.
6 times, but there's only 4 here. Do you see?
Yes.
This is only the first line. So I'm going to say 4, but now you need to code for me from here. Okay, let me show you what Laurel is going to do now. Let's step. She's going to, there's the first time, the second time, the third time, and the 4th time. Okay, now what does she need to do from here? Can you tell me?
South
Yes. There's
and get.
south and get. And then the last move, how do we get there?
East.
Okay, east. And then? Wesley?
Yes.
The very last block, what do we need to put there?
Get.
Very good. Okay. Thank you, Wesley. Let's quickly see if this code is working. Let's reset and let's run it. There she goes. Down, east, and she got all of the treasure. Very, very good coding. Liviwe, I'm going to ask you as well how you would have coded this. Let me just start over because you didn't have a chance. Okay, Let's see. Remember, we can only use east one more time, okay? Liviwe, I'm going to unmute you. Hi, are you there? Liviwe, are you there?
Ma'am,
Hi, okay, I can hear you. Can you quickly fix this
ma'am,
code
I'm
for
on
us?
puzzle 7. I want to do I think I know how to do puzzle 7.
7, okay, but we don't have time to go to 7. So remember tomorrow when we do 7, the first thing, you can put up your hand and then I'll ask you, okay? So we are going to stop at puzzle 6 today.
Okay.
Okay, thank you, Liviwe.
Okay, thank you, ma'am.
Okay, you guys saw when Wesley did it, we did it the correct way as well. Okay, so you can carry on practicing here. You can carry on to do puzzle 7, but we are going to do puzzle 7 in class tomorrow. So I'm going to go over to my other screen. Okay, if you guys would like to send me pictures or ask any questions, you're welcome to send it to my email and I will check it for you. Sometimes I do with the load shedding, I do receive your homework a bit later. So I don't respond immediately, but give me about 2 days and I will respond. Okay, you guys must have fun the rest of the day. Stay warm, stay healthy. Go get yourself something nice to drink and to eat now before you go to your next class. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye.